All right. Greetings and welcome back once again. This is Amuna. I pray everybody is doing well. I pray everybody's doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're on your way back, you don't know it go already. We're about to be into one. This is interesting. This is Umar Johnson. For those who don't know, um, what can I say, man? I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. His to me, he's best known for his narrator oration skills. Okay, the guy is funny, but some of the things he does is not funny. But I don't even think he's trying to be funny. I think he's trying to be serious. But before we get into this, he has delved into the relationship space now. He's known for talking a lot about education and the prisoner pipeline and all of those things. And now he's out here giving relationship advice. And from the other day, I wanted to get into this thing. So we're going to get into it today. I'm a little tired today because I've been running, but you already know how it is. But before we do, let me go ahead and run a quick sponsorship commercial, and then we're going to get into this Umar Johnson video. This episode is sponsored by Yummy Curry Powder. Go on over to www.theyummycottage.com for your powder today. All right. Shout out to the Yummy Cottage. So I'm going to try to be serious. Let Umar say what he's saying, man. Let me let Umar say what he's saying, then I'm going to do my commentary. Let me know if you can hear it.
I know you married, brother, but I really admire you. My husband passed away. Oh.
Wait a minute. Let me share my thing here.
Well, we got to.
Okay, hold on 1 second. You already know every time I change things. Oh, every time I change things. Hold on. How come it's stopping every time I play it now? 1 second. They can't be messing up my little joke though. I need a pick me up right now. All right. Share screen. Yeah, my apologies, because every time layout audio, I'm playing it and it should play. Hold on 1 second.
Divorced a couple years ago. I'm lonely. I just need somebody to talk to. I don't want to break you up from your wife. You have a beautiful wife. You have a lovely family. I will never.
Okay, let me know if you can hear that. Can you hear it? Let me know if you can hear it before I keep going. Are you able to hear that? Are y'all able to hear that before I keep going? Did you hear Umar talking? Then I'm going to back
never
up.
come in between you and your wife. I promise. I just need somebody to talk to every once in a while. And it seems like you would be a good brother for me to talk to.
Are y'all hearing that? All right, boom. Let's pull it back. So the scenario is he's warning the brothers. He's in his relationship bag, okay? And he's warning the brothers against community cooking. Yo, bro, if I we can't make this stuff up, though. All right, let's go.
I divorced a couple years ago.
Wait. So he's like, this is his, because he's been around a lot of women. So this is his, he knows how the women, he putting the brothers up on game. Okay.
And they say, listen, I know you married, brother, but I really admire you. My husband passed away, or we got a divorce a couple years ago. I'm lonely. I just need somebody to talk to. I don't want to break you up from your wife. You have a beautiful wife. You have a lovely family. I will never come in between you and your wife. I promise. I just need somebody to talk to.
And that is a setup, though. That is a setup, though. Some of the women, especially, they just want a Bible study. They want the brother to break down their script. They just need somebody to talk to, you know. And the brother's like, yeah, sister, I can help you out. I must agree with Umar. Rare occasion that some women, that's how they run game. You know, I got something broken. Can you come take a look at this? You know, I'm not going to disrespect you. That's the setup. But let's continue.
Every once in a while, and it seems like you would be a good brother for me to talk to. And here you come with your dumb ass. Okay. So you go ahead and you accept that invitation for a conversation over coffee and cookies. So you go to her house. She said, I got some coffee and some cookies waiting for you. You say, oh shit, you make cookies? What kind of cookies you make? She said, you're going to find out what kind of cookies I make when you come over there. So you go over there, and the first time you come over there.
Okay, brothers, you heard what Umar say. He said to watch out for the coffee and the cookies, okay? The pink cookies in the plastic bag. You got to watch out for this type of stuff, you know, because it's a setup.
Y'all just talked. Second time you came over there, y'all just talked. Third time you came over there, y'all just talked. First time it was chocolate chip cookies. Second time it was oatmeal cookies. Third time it was brown sugar cookies. Fourth time you came over there, she had on this whole lingerie thing. And she curvy and cut. And y'all start talking. And you drinking that coffee. And you said, what kind of cookies you got today? And she said, I'm the cookie today.
I can't with his storytelling. Getting crushed by a building. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the conversation. Umar is the best storyteller, son. I mean, he if he would have stayed in his lane and not tried to do the Marcus Garvey thing, because that wasn't his strong suit, and just stay in the storyteller lane and the transmitter of information lane. But no, he didn't want to, like everybody's asking, where the cookies. If he named it after Marcus Garvey. I don't want to get a point, but Marcus Garvey had the same issue that Umar has, right? He have all this visionary action, but can't work with the people that he needs to bring the vision about. But let me not digress. So anyway, he's warning against the pink cookies. The fourth time he comes around, this man is supposed to be married in this scenario. The fourth time, I don't know what that lady needs to talk about that much. That's a lot of talking, sis. She pops out in the negligee, in the nightie, right? And she's the cookie. So let's continue.
I'm the cookie today. I'm the cookie today. And the next thing you know, you took that cookie from that crazy woman. And when you take a cookie from a crazy woman, you can't give crazy cookies back. You can't give crazy cookies back. And so now you threaten to leave her.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to be mature. Y'all gotta see his face. The link for this particular video, shout out to the brother who re-uploaded it. Listen, it's in the box. You gotta see his face when he's like, you took the cookie from the crazy lady. Yeah, some dudes out here taking cookies from crazy people, and then they're gonna talk about she crazy. You knew that before, or you should have waited long enough.
You say, listen, I told you I was married. I have kids. You said you didn't want to come between me and my wife. I'm changing my number. I'm changing my email. I'm changing my TikTok, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook. Don't call me no more. Worse than you could have did. Now she's going to go to your wife. She called your wife up. Her and your wife had cookies, and they sat there and they talked about you. And she told her every time you came over there, what y'all did, where you kissed her, how you kissed her, where y'all made love, how y'all made love. And by the time you get home, your wife got all your bags packed up. She's divorcing you.
Yo, that scenario went left really quickly. This is the ultimate Aesop's fable narrative of don't take cookies from random strangers. What are you doing at the lady's house, though? You fell for the okie doke. What was you doing in there eating crumpets and drinking tea? Oh, did you hear what Umar told you? Now you got cookies from the crazy lady, and now you're homeless. Look at this.
In the house, the car, the kids, you are done. You ruined your whole family for some cookies from a crazy woman who convinced you that she did not want a relationship. Fellas, I got news for you. There's very few women you're going to meet who don't want a relationship. Fellas, I got news for you.
Yo, why he does that 3? If you ever listen to him, if he wants you to remember something, he's going to say it 3 times. Let's listen. Fellas, you hear what Umar said. Where's your notepad? They got to write it down.
There's very few women you're going to meet that don't want a relationship. They will act like they don't want one, but they really want it. And they jealous of your wife. That's right. She's jealous of your wife because black women got a jealousy for each other, and black women got a competition with each other. And she don't want to see no other black woman happy, so she gonna take you from your wife. And right after she break up your marriage, she breaks up with your dumb ass. Right after she breaks up your marriage, she breaks up with your dumb ass. Right after she breaks up your marriage, she breaks up with your dumb ass. And you standing there looking like a fool, talking about you the reason I lost my family. And now you got the nerve to turn around and leave me? She ain't the reason you lost your family. You the reason you lost your family, because no black man should be dumb enough to believe that there's any black woman on the face of the earth. No black man should be dumb enough to believe that there's any black woman on the face of the earth who's going to remain a secret so your woman could stay happy.
So this is interesting. The story has gone left. For those who just joined the conversation, we're doing a review. Umar's out here giving relationship advice, y'all. I'm gonna try to be serious. So the scenario was wild. It went left. What part of this thing was the mistake? Him believing the woman, not realizing that the woman wouldn't trap him. He's out here saying that most women, when they say that, although I have seen this, when they do say, oh brother, and trying to play the old brother role, some women are scheming in hopes that she can finesse the man away from the woman. And then there are some women who don't want it. Like he said, I would agree, who don't want the man, quote, full time. This is where the poly, those who support of poly come in. I've done a lot of research, had a lot of conversations, heated ones, calm ones. And what I've realized is that there are different types of women. And there are ones who are proponents for poly. The reality is they do not want the man full time, if they could even have the man full time. What if they had to have the man full time? They don't want him. There's some people who want somebody because somebody's with them, right? And if they now just have to have the responsibility of being present with that person, they don't want it. So I agree to the degree where there's some people, women in this scenario, who will try to finesse the man away, and once they get him, they're like, and it's too late. Now you got him. He's all yours, buddy. Let me know how that works out. So some people like that visitation. Some people like, the shadowy. Some people like to be what some people call side chick. Some people like that because they don't want to, quote, deal with the man full time.
What black woman you know is going to remain a secret so your wife can be happy? What black woman do you know is going to remain a secret so another black woman can be respected? You are out of your damn mind. If you got a good woman and a good family, brother, keep your damn thing to yourself. Keep it to yourself. If your woman is boring in the bed, you better send her to a sex therapist and teach her how to pop that thing off right. But do not risk
wrong with this
a
guy?
good woman for a woman who ain't worth half as much as what your woman is worth. We got one more to go.
Wait. He gonna go to another scenario. So that was the first scenario, the cautionary tale, and in the end, he's telling the brothers, don't risk it. Some people risk it, put it all on red. They're on the Russian roulette table, and look at you now. And they don't tell the truth. Next thing you know, they're on Kenya G's dating show talking about, I'm half divorced and it ain't finalized yet. And if you could wait, this is the type of woman I'm looking for. I said I wanted to start having conversations about exes because there's so many people I see looking for the next that I don't think that the lesson from the ex is even learned, because there's some people willing to just make the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again without thought that, hey, maybe it's not them, maybe it's me, right? And you put them all on Front Street, and now they're all out here making more mistakes and messing around with more people's lives and pretending as though it's not them. It's funny, but it's not funny. So I was looking at this dating show, the same that's her name, Kendra G, and a woman comes on and she does a follow-up, and then I'm gonna do some more Umar. She does a follow-up because she came on the show and somebody hit her up and she went and visited them. She's basically saying it was crazy, it was the date from hell. The sound went out. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Can I be heard? Can I be heard? Hold on. Let me know if I could be heard. Can I be heard? Put on back my thing here. It should be fine. It looks like it's fine on my side. Hold on, peoples. This is a little story about crazy cookies, though. Hold on. Let me find out. So anyway, the woman comes on and is saying the song never went out. The woman came on and she was like, "Oh, it was the worst. It was the worst meetup ever. She flew herself out to go meet this guy and all of this other stuff." That's one side. That's why I say you can't just get one side of the story. So the guy happened to be a friend of the host. So the host starts texting the guy so that the guy could come and give his part of the story. When the man come give him story, I can't even get hype right now for some reason. My head is hurting. When the guy comes and gives his story, right? Why did the lady leave out all of the pertinent details? Like all of the bottles of wine she bought for a 3-day vacation, and how she was cursing the guy out and getting into arguments and getting drunk in the middle of the day and throwing stuff. I'm like, what? So sometimes my point being, we'll come back with a story and we'll leave out all the parts that we did dirty, all the parts where we did wrong, right? And only put in the parts that makes the other party look off. So in Umar's scenario, um, that guy should have never been. He's married. Even if you went to talk to the woman one time, 2, 3, and 4 times, you're asking for it. In her mind, you want her, and it's only a matter of time, right? So yeah, brothers, stay away from those. Don't risk your family. You know what I mean?
And the last of the 6 types of dysfunctional women that black men need to look out for is the hopeless romantic. The hopeless romantic is the most effective of all 6 because she caters to the black man's ego. The hopeless romantic is the most effective of all 6 dysfunctional types of women because she caters to the black man's ego.
Is he talking about the pick me, as people are out here calling the pick me? That there's some people who cater to the ego and feel as though they're gonna get a man because they're placating to his emotions, not realizing that it's a setup as well. There's many people being accused of this type of behavior, and some will say, no, I'm just standing up for the so-called black man, but it may be something else. So let's hear what Umar has to say about what he calls the hopeless romantic.
Brothers, no woman falls in love with you on the first date. Any woman who falls in love with you on the first date is crazy. She's a hopeless romantic. She got daddy issues. She got family abandonment issues. She got lonely issues. She got self-esteem issues. And she probably got a loosey-goosey because hopeless romantics fall in love with a different man every day of the week. Brothers, I'm telling you.
Did he say, I'm done with this dude, man? The man have no behavior. The man have no behavior. Let's continue.
It's not natural for a woman to say she loves you, but our ego loves to hear that kind of talk. The black man's ego loves to hear that kind of talk. I said the black man's ego loves to hear a woman say, I love you. And when she tell you, you're the only one for me, and I love you, especially after the first date, we take it to our head. We don't even realize we dealing with a whole nut job in a psychotic case. It happens like this.
If that be the case, then she's not the only one with the issue. So if you just take and hear what someone is saying without considering the time and space that you've known this person, she's not the only one with an issue. You also have a deficit that you want to believe. You want to believe that this is possible, even knowing that, based on what's going on here, something is off. So the man and the woman in this situation both have issues. But let's go.
You take her on a date. Y'all go to McDonald's. You get her the McChicken.
Why are you taking people to McDonald's, Umar? And he's specific. You could tell. I couldn't even tell you what's on the McDonald's menu. You sound like you be at McDonald's because he know exactly what you gonna get too.
McNuggets. After McDonald's, you take her home, and on your way home, you get a text message. And the text message on your phone says, I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I got to tell you because I want to be transparent and upfront with you. I'm an honest sister. I'm a spiritual sister. I'm a real sister. And since I'm an honest sister and a spiritual sister and a real sister, I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm feeling, black man. Because I think we see eye to eye. I had a real good
I don't
time
know
with
why this looks like this is coming from the depths of Umar's soul though. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember the conscious stripper debacle a few years ago. This conversation is coming from like his toenails. You gotta see his face and his intonation. Like it's coming from the depths of Umar's soul. He's like, this has happened to me. That's what I feel like he's saying. But I'll continue.
with you tonight. I had a time. The time I had with you at McDonald's was better than any time I ever had with any man in my life. And my ancestors spoke to me. My ancestors just spoke to me. And my ancestors told me to call you and tell you that I love you. And my ancestors told me that you are the one for me. My great grandmother spoke
Yo,
to me.
I'm sorry, son. First of all, Umar, this is the other end of the spectrum against the high value. What was you doing taking the woman on the first date to get the McChicken though? And this lady, he's describing this like conscious spiritual. Her ancestors come and told her from the time he dropped her to her yard till now that he's the one. This joint is funny though.
Me tonight from my spiritual ancestral altar, and she told me that I am supposed to marry you, and by no means am I supposed to let any other woman take you away from me. So I just wanted to call you to let you know that I do believe in love at first sight, and you are one handsome man. You are one fine man. I love a masculine. I love a take charge man. Your conversation, I don't even think I could sleep tonight because I am so in love with you. And I'm so embarrassed to say this because I don't normally tell men I love
Yo,
them
that's
on the
crazy. I really hope this is not going on outside in these streets. But the way narrating this joint, it sounds like this is going on after the Happy Meal, the McChicken. Sis, it was after the McChicken. I'm gonna come and read the comments in a second because it's on the other side. I can't see it as I'm going, but this stuff is funny though.
first day. She a damn lie. She a damn lie. She's a damn lie. I don't normally tell men on the first date that I love. She's a damn lie. And you a fool if you think you're the first man she told she loved after the first date. If you think you're the first man to take her to McDonald's and she told him you love, you's a damn lie. That's a hopeless romantic, aka stalker, waiting to happen. The hopeless romantic is
When he says stalker, he bucked his eyes. He says stalker went into her. That is kind of stalkerish though. That person does not have a good perception of time. They may have attachment issues. They may, I don't know. That sounds crazy. If anybody have ever been in that scenario, like you thought you was in love with the person after one McChicken and you professed your love in the same day. I know that may be an extreme situation. Maybe it was after a week, 2 weeks, or whatever the case may be. Is that extreme or is that just love at first sight?
is the stalker. Let me say it again. The hopeless romantic is the stalker. Let me say it one more time. The hopeless romantic is the stalker. You will not get rid of that woman. She will come to your house. She will come to your job. And if you try to cut her off, she will get you fired. She will report you to the police. You'll get your water cut off, your gas cut off, your electric cut off, your car insurance cut
But
off.
Umar, that sounds like what's going on at the school though. How's she gonna get your light, electric, and gas shut off? What's she gonna tell him? What's she gonna like cut your payment, run to the mailbox, take your payment out? Like how's she gonna get all of these things cut off, Umar?
She'll get your retirement cut. That
No,
woman
not the
will
retirement.
sabotage your entire life if you try to get rid of her. I hope you heard something tonight that's going to help you navigate the crazy world of relationships. Ladies, if you need some relationship coaching, I'm available.
Wait, man. Umar is a relationship coach now. Y'all better stop playing and holler at Umar. Yeah, he had a little ups and downs in the years before. That conscious stripper conversation, that joint right there is classic. That stuff is classic. That's if you've been around for that long. I know y'all been around for that long. That joint was classic. Now Umar out here giving relationship advice. My head is hurting.
Fellas, if you need some relationship coaching, I'm available. Ladies, if you need some life coaching, I'm available.
Not life coaching.
Fellas, if you need some life coaching, I'm available. Couples, if you need some couples coaching, I'm available. Parents, if you need some consultation about special education.
And that used to be the front. Parents. You heard how he said parents? He said it like, don't call me parents. He's like, parents, YouTube. You know what I mean? If Umar get an Instagram dating calling show, it's gonna be wild, son. Did Umar cross over, son? Or was he always doing this? Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section below. I needed that laugh. That was everything. Greetings to everybody who just came in. This joint is crazy. Let me see. There was another video he did the other day talking about building before back shots. Oh man, maybe I'll find that another time and bring that one in. That joint was funny too. The cookies are crazy. Let me see. Did anybody say anything? Hey, what's going on, Sankara? I'm going to share the link for a few seconds. And then I'm a boogie because I think Umar said it all, boy. Brothers, y'all better not go over there for 4 cookies for 4 times talking about you giving the sister Bible study. Yes, that's true. If a woman falls in love on the first date, those are the women who will slash tires, set stuff on fire, and go to your job screaming. Yeah, that's crazy. That's that. She needs help. Shout out to the Misfit. Welcome to the conversation. Oh, here we go. What happened here? I missed something. Man. Yeah, let me know if y'all can still hear me. Building before back shots. That joint was funny. Let me see if I'm being misquoted again as usual. Let's see here. Men who do not have kids are responsible for what women do. Men who do have kids do. I'm not even going there again because that's misquoting. Yeah, it's funny. Today is a funny one. He sounds traumatized. He does. We're listening to Umar Johnson. I guess this may be his Instagram, but somebody reloads it to YouTube. And so he's been going live as a relationship dating coach. And so this was, I guess he says he wants to be finished up with a book. He's writing a book that's dedicated to the women. Let me see if I could find the other building before backshots one, because that one was funny too. This is the way of coping with how the community is crazy. Yeah, the community is crazy. The community is crazy. Let me go ahead and see here. I put the link in the box. There was another one. Somebody told him they wanted to have Dr. Umar's baby, and he told them building before backshots. How many people saw that one? Okay, here, hold on 1 second. This guy is classic, man. Hold on 1 second. Oh wait, I think this is the one. Don't let don't let the woman cook for the men. Let's get this one real quick.
soothed. There's before and then there's Aquaphor. But as a male, a biological.
Wait a minute, here we go.
Every lady circle got that fast ass woman in there. Let's say you hang out with 4 of your girlfriend. It's 5 of y'all. 5 of y'all, and y'all make up the girls club. Well, guess what? I promise you, in every 5 woman, there's a thirst bucket. Somebody's thirsty. And that one thirsty chick don't mind sleeping with the other women's man. So you gotta make sure you don't
Yo, why did he say thirst bucket? Yo, Umar, go back to spitting facts about history, man. What is wrong now? My head is hurting.
Your man too much access to your girlfriends, and don't give your girlfriends too much access to your man, because the imagination is a hell of a machine. The human imagination is one hell of a machine. The human imagination is one hell of a machine.
This is true. I don't know if you guys have seen those relationships. I keep saying it. Those relationships with the younger youths are doing those loyalty test videos, and they be standing there with their friend like, oh, this is my friend. This is my bestie. This person will never, ever do anything to me. Hold on. And he always does the loyalty test, and he was like, well, switch phones, you know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, the guy would be like, yeah, come through, we can Netflix and chill. I'm like, what type of friendship is this? So I mean, it's sad but true. This is what's really going on in the world today. And people, you know, you see a man fierce, you don't know them heart, you know what I mean? So let's continue.
If you start telling all your business to your girlfriends, if you start talking about your man too much, how much he pleases you, how much he don't please you, the things he like, the things he don't like, she's taking mental notes. She's taking mental notes. She's taking mental notes. Imagination. And he looking at her. You know, women got a certain eye. Women got a certain eye that they give men to let the man know they are open for business. That's right. Women got a certain way.
How many people out there have ever taken their friend's man? I think that's weird though. But how many people out there have ever taken first sight at Golden Cross? Oh gosh. How many people out there, how many women has taken their friend's man? Like, I cannot recall that I've ever done such a thing, right? If somebody is a friend, why would you want to be with that person's man? That makes no sense to me. But there are some type of women out there who would do this type. That there's a mental, if so, you could have somebody who say, oh, that's nice, or oh, that's nice, I want one, or oh, that's nice, give it to me. And so if you see this with material things, clothes, shoes, sometimes when women are younger, they go out, you'll see this type of mentality. And if they go that far to be like, yo, give it to me, the chances are, I'm not saying yeah, but this is the type of personality who would also want to go as far as the man as well. So this is also a thing. I don't know why it's a thing, but it's a thing.
Y'all got this look. Sisters got a look y'all do to another brother to let him know I might be with him, but in case you're interested, I'm open for business. So I'm telling you, sisters.
That's crazy. Right? So you with a dude, and then I'm John said I be inside too much. This is, I've never, even when I was outside when I was younger, this is weird to me, son. This stuff, this kind of loose movements with the self is weird to me. But let's continue.
Right now, be careful about giving your man too much access to your girlfriends, or your girlfriends too much access for your man. Because you do know, most of the time, the first chick he gonna smash after y'all break up is one of your girlfriends. One of the first chicks he gonna smash after breakup is one of your girlfriends. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you.
Why, Umar? Guys in the comment section, let us know if Umar is on it. He said the first chick is gonna be one of the girlfriends. Why? Can any open for business? That's what he said. That's what he said. Judah says not once, but I have lost a friend for fighting her boyfriend because he touched me. See, that's the total opposite. You didn't give him the eye, Judah. You heard what Umar said. You didn't give him the open for business eye. I mean, what's going on here? This is not nation building. I don't know what this is. I agree. This is on some next thing. This is on some next stuff. It's crazy out here in these streets. But let's listen to what Umar is saying. What's this? Plenty of these women, many are their own family members sometimes, even the mom. Today have tried to steal their girlfriend, good friend, or man. It's extremely common. You gave him the EVI. That's crazy. Who wants some? Anyway, let me not put my own personal spin on this thing. Let's continue to listen. That's crazy.
Not only because she was thirsty, not only because she was thirsty, but in a world where there's not enough black men to go around for black women, in a world where there's not enough black men to go around for black women, most black women would rather have a husband than a best friend. If a black woman, ask yourself something, ladies. Would you rather have a husband or a best friend? Be honest. If you can only have one or the other, do you want a best friend or do you want a husband? Most women want a husband first. And because they want a husband first, they're willing to risk your relationship to get a husband. And if they think they can turn your ex, into their husband, they will take the chance.
That's that is crazy. Do you still live in the same place as the people? Are they still around you? Like, are you connected to other people? Are you just gonna get a whole new social support group? Like, I have a lot of questions as to why you would try to make the husband, the boyfriend or the ex into your new man. Like, how's that gonna work out? Like, how y'all gonna move to a new location? I mean, like, how's that, and how's the karma gonna work on that? And chances are, if he did it to you, he'll do it again. You know what I mean? He will do it in another way. I'm not, that kind of stuff don't add up. But let's continue to hear what Umar's spitting, eh?
Have seen it over and over again. If she thinks she can turn your ex into her husband, I promise you, your relationship with her won't stop her from doing it. As we close out.
Wait, he act like he the pastor as we close out. But I mean, in that situation, did the woman talk to the friend? Did the friend give her the okay? Like, is it something that you snuck and did, or was it a discussion that you had? Because some people will be like, well, they don't care, I don't care. You go have at it, right? As opposed to you sneak and you go do it, and then it becomes a problem. Yeah, there's some people who say that. There's some people who say that.
As we close out, that's why I tell you, keep other women out your business. Keep them away from your man. Once in a while is cool. She coming over there every day. Nah, family. You got a co-wife situation developing and you don't even know it.
You say you got Coco. First of all, what a grown woman doing coming to our next grown woman house every day? Like, you don't have nothing to do at your yard. You know what I mean? So that in itself is weird. Like, how old are they and why are you coming to somebody's yard every day as a whole grown person?
She's over your house every day. You got a co-wife situation going on and you don't even know it. Ain't no girlfriend coming over to your house every day and you got a man. She's liking your man. She's liking your man, and she wants to show him that her Cinnabons are bigger than yours. Her Cinnabons are plumper than yours. Her Cinnabons are rounder than yours. Yes. Yes.
Yo, son. Oh, Father, give us the strength. My head is hurting. Yo, I can't take this guy, man. The man said, he said she wants to show the dude that her Cinnabons are bigger than yours. Oh, Father, help me. This guy missed his calling as a comedian, yo. Umar, where the people in school money at, though?
Yes. And don't let her cook for your man. Because if you let her cook for your man, she can steal your man through the kitchen. Oh, yes. The two strongest hungers are reproduction and refueling. Sex and food. The hunger for sex and the hunger for food are the two strongest hungers of the male anatomy. The hunger for sex and the hunger for food are the two strongest hungers, cravings in the male body. We must discipline those as men, but as a male, a biological, anatomical male, sex and hunger are the strongest cravings of the physical body. So if you let your girlfriend cook for your man, if you let your girlfriend cook too much, it's okay. She do a sweet potato pie once in a while. She did dinner once in a while. But if that woman cooking all the time, he gonna start falling for her because she's nourishing his soul. Food is spiritual. Food
That's right,
is
it's true.
electric.
That's true.
Food is magnetic.
That's true.
Food is attractive. That's why in African culture, we make food with our hands and we give it to the spirit because our ashe, our divine energy.
Okay, Umar, he about to left. He about to turn left on us. For those who just joined us, welcome to the conversation. We're over here listening to somebody say you should know. Yo, not the Cinnabons. That's a fact. Umar, I mean, he's spitting facts in between the jokes, in between all of the stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what age demographic, what group he's talking about, why the woman would be over the house every day with the person and man there. That's kind of, you know what I mean, left. Like you said, constantly cooking does make people attached to you. Hey, what's going on, Queen and Zing? A long time. We're gonna wind down in a minute. But you know, cooking does open people up. It is a something that transcends language and culture and everything. And cooking and nourishing somebody. I mean, I cook, right? I this is what I do in addition to other things. And people who haven't seen me in forever, they'll just, hey, Amuna, you know what I'm saying? Because I cooked for them a decade ago. I still remember. I'm like, yo, are you serious? Because again, like he's saying, it does have, and if your heart is not in the right place, your mind is not in the right place, your energy is not in the right place, people use that ability to do other things, right? And so what he's saying is just warning the men or even the women against opening up themselves to have their man stolen from them, I suppose, is what he's saying. Let's see. He's spitting facts. Yeah, he's spitting facts. Yeah, he's coming back like, oh, chill, there's a spot, there's an opening, I'm gonna come in. I mean, he's always been giving advice. I don't know to what degree he's been giving relationship advice, because I don't follow him all the time unless he pops up and with some madness. But this may be, I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all been following Umar to see what. The last time I seen Umar, he was walking up and down outside the school talking about donations, donations, donations. That's the last time he was posing outside the FDM something another school. That's the last time I was seeing live videos. But now he's back with live videos and he's giving relationship advice. Ashira says, there was a woman at a job I worked once. She would always cook for my ex-husband. I had a conversation with her and him. Interesting. Oh, let me find out she was trying to finesse him. He just turned left around the block. You can't leave your wives because of the other woman's skill. I'm gonna have that conversation because I saw some women coming on, but this one was funnier, and I felt like laughing today. So, but 34, 44, older women, and the men are saying, "Oh, you can't cook. What type of wife material are you if you can't cook?" Let's come back and have that type of conversation. That if you cannot cook, and some people can cook and not, they're not willing to cook. If you cannot cook, and if you're not willing to cook, does that make one wife material, or does that uh, take away from that person's ability to be a good wife? If you can cook, or if you and don't want to, or if you cannot cook, how does that weigh in on the wife material scale, right? So let me listen to a little bit more of what Umar over here is saying, as long as he don't jump into the African spirituality, throwing uh, libations on Harriet Tubman's grave.
Everything we make. When a woman cooks, when a black woman cooks, you put love in your food. When a black woman cooks, you put love in your food. And that energy that you put in that food, he's eating your energy. Black woman, you don't even realize it. Your man is devouring your best friend's ashe. Her essence is in that sweet potato pie. Her essence is in those deviled eggs. Her essence are in those smothered turkey wings. Her essence are in those ribs. Her essence is in that sweet potato pie. And so one day you at work and he come home early and your girlfriend Vanessa is saying, "Hey James, I see you home from work early."
What happened? Vanessa live at them house? Why is she at work and Vanessa over there talking about some, "Hey James"? Why is Vanessa not at her own yard? Umar, what's going on with your scenario?
Did Tasha give you those devil eggs I made last week? Oh yeah, girl, they was all that. Did Tasha give you those smothered turkey? Oh yeah, girl, they was all that. Did Tasha give you my homemade lemonade? Oh yeah, girl, they was all that. Did Tasha give you my ribs and my casserole and my veggie? Oh girl, you could cook your behind.
Umar looked like him hungry during the shooting of this video. The way he looked like he hungry. Where the two women them were married the other day? Are y'all feeling, Umar?
Girl. And then she said, "Hey James, I never made a pineapple upside down cake.
I can't.
Would you like to sample my pineapple upside down cake, James?"
Oh, don't give me this stress. Yo, why did that sound like a lewd proposition? Would you like to sample my pineapple upside down cake? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, son.
And James said, "Well, bring a slice over. I'm going to go in the house, get these boots off. I've been working all day." Chantel ain't coming home to midnight. She got to work a double. Girl, I ain't got nothing to eat. Go ahead, bring me a slice. I'll eat that. And the next thing you know, your girlfriend who lived next door, around the corner, down the street, comes over to your house because you got to work a double. Your man just got off of work. He been growing on her with all that food he been cooking. And she come in there with that pineapple upside down cake. And she got on these tight jeans, ass just poking out. And
yo, why does it sound like a scene in what's the name of that movie? What's the name of that movie with Whitney Houston and Waiting to Exhale? Why does it sound like why does it sound like the scene from Waiting to Exhale? He said, "I ain't never made no pineapple upside down cake." Oh, my merciful Father. Y'all come get Umar for me. Yo, come get Umar for me. I'm going to come to the comments in a second. This dude is funny.
Smelling all good. She got that new shea butter, hair on. Oh, my God. He said, "Here, James, take a slice. I want, eat it. I'm going to leave after you eat a slice. I just want to see how you like it. Take a slice." And James and that pineapple upside down cake melted his mouth. And then she pull out a whole plate of day. You go, James, I got some ribs and some greens with the turkey juice. The greens with the turkey juice. The greens.
No man, this somebody I'm mad. He said the greens with the turkey juice. Oh, green. This is a moon in rare form, man. I like to laugh. For those who don't know, I do like to laugh, and certain people to me are funny, and this happens to be one of those people, man.
Greens with the turkey. She got the greens with the turkey. And you know what? James can't take it no more. His testosterone and his masculine energy is calling for her estrogen and her feminine energy. James couldn't take it no more. He already was looking at that ass. You ain't coming home till midnight. Guess what? You got off early. You come home and
Wait,
you
so tell
walk
me
in.
something, James. All it took was you to get some food from some greens and some turkey juice with some upside down pineapple cake and some tight up jeans. That's all it took for you to dump the woman. Come on now. I mean, he's saying something, but I got questions on the other side after I stop laughing. We gonna come have, oh man, 56 minutes in. Let me let me finish this up and then I'll see what you guys are saying. I got some questions, brothers. All it takes was some greens and some turkey juice and some upside down cake for you to just jump out the window. What's good?
In the house, they didn't think you was coming home till midnight, and the next thing you know, James got your girlfriend upside down in the upside down cake. I said, James got your girlfriend upside down in the pineapple upside down cake. I said, James got your girlfriend
Now you just crazy, yo.
upside down in the pineapple upside down cake.
I'm done, fam.
Don't be letting the ladies cook too much for your king.
Me done with Umar. Me not lie. Umar, we gonna pray for you, Umar. Let me see. He sound hungry. He sound hungry for real. He went in. He went in. He sound hungry. Let's see. The men have to say no to those kind of women too because it's disrespectful. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's on both sides. If you have a friend who's kind of oblivious and she would never think you would do that to her, and the guy, he's over there, he just hungry. You know, it could be all different types of scenarios. I don't see it per se coming from one side. It could be a multitude of variables that could lead to being upside down in an upside down cake. I'm just saying. Yo, I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourself today. Today was quite funny. What does a grown woman do to a married man at his home? Yeah, he was hungry. He was hungry. He sounds like he's reading from a ghetto romance novel. That's coming straight out the dome. You could tell he's making this up as he go. He's a master storyteller, man. Yeah, he wants greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. He looked hungry. He looked hungry. But everybody, thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you have anything else to say. I'm gonna wind down at this point. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back and do the Marvin Gaye. Let me know if y'all enjoying that. I'm enjoying that because Marvin Gaye's life is crazy. Who knew? Who knew? So let me know if you're enjoying that. I don't know if I'm gonna come back tonight or tomorrow to play a little bit more of that and finish chapter 1. But I hope you enjoyed this Umar segment. You heard what he said, so let's recap. Don't be letting too many of the women cook for your man. The other day, there was a big thing about women not fixing the man plates. Don't be letting a whole lot of other women fix your boob his plate. What else? What else you say, Umar? What else did we learn from Umar this session, the relationship coach? What else did he say? I was laughing so much I forgot. Don't let him cook for you. Watch out for the upside down pineapple cake. Don't be going over to her house for cookies, for some milk and cookies. You don't need to be going over there for milk and cookies, okay? She may be scheming on you, especially if you're married, brothers. He told the brothers, don't mess up your household. Uh, so I think it goes both ways. Oh yeah, he's a master storyteller. You got to give him that. I mean, he's not that good in putting projects together, but he's a master storyteller. He will capture the imagination. What was the first lesson we learned? It was don't go over there for the milk and cookies. There was another lesson. I can't remember. Y'all let me know in the comment section below if you were here from the beginning. He gave us 4 storylines and he wanted us to walk away with learning something. So hopefully we learned something today. I put the link in the description, but I haven't heard anybody. So no fixing my husband's plate. Yeah, yeah, check out the Marvin Gaye. It's tragic. So far, to learn that his father was off the chain and that he was highly abused and that he was on the streets from an early age is crazy. Oh yeah, she wanted to learn some scripture, talking about, brother, can you break down this Bible verse for me, brother? Next thing you know, yeah, brother. Yeah, all right. Next thing you know, he coming home talking about, yeah, this is my new e-shop. That's how people get caught up. That's how people get caught up. I'm gonna play a little commercial. I'm gonna thank everybody for tuning in. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to be on my game, y'all. We trying to get to 7,000. I've been hovering, like I said, around 4 to 5,000 for the longest time. I go and I come, but we're gonna push it up there and keep moving with this YouTube journey and let other voices be heard. Right? Let me see what else is here. Oopsie. Hold on. Let me run a commercial real quick. Background music sounds so weird. Yeah, so definitely go ahead and check out www.theyummycottage.com for your yummy cottage needs. We have syrup, we have seasonings, and things of that nature. Where's the Marvin? The Marvin is on the channel. Um, the Marvin Gaye. If you go to the channel, just go to the channel. You'll see the last one I did was yesterday. Right now, we're gonna go into the third one. You didn't mix too much. We're doing a divided soul. That's the name of it. We're doing the book reading and discussion. And so far, it's interesting to learn that he grew up keeping the Sabbath, and that his father. I mean, I don't even want to spoil it for you. If you missed the first 2 sessions, definitely check it out. And then anytime you see me going live on the Marvin Gaye conversation, go ahead and pop on there. So with that said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Everybody have a blessed day. And don't forget to laugh. You know what I mean? Laughter is good for the soul. All right, one.